Live Radio Show.
Featuring Kaleo Ho, Robert Casimiro, Mother Boyd, and the Ha'i Ha'i Girls with Halau na Kamaleo Lililihua, Kalao no Himai o Ha'i Ha'i, and Halau mo Hala'i Lima. Join us on May 1st for the world premiere on Facebook Live at 6 p.m. Catch it on KGMB at 6 and K5 at 7 p.m. Hawaiian Airlines May Day 2021, Ma Ka'i Ka'i, presented by the Hawaiian Islands and these fine sponsors. Happy Aloha Friday! Yeah, there we go. What kind of fingers are those? Okay. Hi everybody, happy Aloha Friday! E na hoa maka mai Hawaii nui o ke awia hiki ni I hau ka hele lani na ka maaina na malihini aloha. Here we go. We have got a great Friday lined up for you. Some are late. And it's not entirely our fault. For some reason, Sunrise didn't kick in yet, but Billy V Live is on, so I'm seeing that on my screens here. So I don't know how Restream is going to do that. So we'll have to figure that out as we go along in the show. So, hi, thank you for being here, everybody. Nice to see all of you. And we've got this is a jam-packed show. This is probably the most packed show that we've ever had, and there's a lot going on. So we'll get into that coming up in just a couple of moments. But what I'd like to do is kind of give you a preview of what you can expect here on today's show. So, coming up today, we are going to talk to Eric White from The Elevations Hawaii. They are going to be over at Blue Note, and we'll talk to them, and we'll talk to him actually coming up. Thunderstorm Artis will be on the show. As a matter of fact, he's already in the green room. We'll catch up with him, find out what he's up to, and talk story with, of course, the first of 3 contestants in the last 3 years, coming up in minutes from now. So that's all here on the show. Hey, let's go ahead and find out who's in the audience real quickly here. Who's the first one inside? Auntie Raynette, how are you? Yay! Raynette, thank you very much. We appreciate you being here. Let me see. We also see Donald Sonoda, who thought it was the fastest show. It went like for about 10 seconds. And then the girl all of a sudden tells me, hey, you're on. I went, what? Oh, okay. We say hello to Tucson. We say hello to Stockton, California. Debbie, thank you very, very much. Aloha Vai Vai 1. Mahalo to you. John, are you really? Oh, aloha, Billy from Guam. Brother, are you really in Guam? That's awesome. There is an actress who is from Guam who is kind of in the running to be in NCIS, or at least possible, according to a lot of people on the internet. We'll talk about that coming up in just a little bit. Galen, thank you so much for being on from Seattle. We have Arizona on. Raynette's going, wow, yay, Thunderstorm. Look, clapping hands there. You know what? We're going to have to make those comments a little bit bigger. I think we can do that there, and just so you'll be able to see them. Colleen is here. Kevin's on. Ryan Iwasa from Northern California. Thank you so much. Carl's from Kailua Kona. Patrick Landez is here. Hey, dude, we are talking about you, you know. Cyril Pahinui. And we know that you're going to be part of the festivities. He is listening from a sacred place from his kitchen.
He's cooking and watching.
Where did you think I was going to say? Never mind. That's another show. Okay. Kathy, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the show. Hey, as always, just a reminder, if you're over on the YouTube side, you can go ahead, and I think it's that way I point. Yeah, there we go. Hit the subscribe button and the like buttons if you're on the Facebook, and share. Share is an important button to hit as well. Let's get you outside. This is a live look here at Waikiki Beach. Now, I'm going to bring your attention kind of to the left-hand side of the screen, not the extreme left, but kind of to the left. You see that big pile of sand over there? Here's an update on that, because we've been talking about the last couple of weeks. The state says the beach replenishment project in Waikiki should be finished by mid-May. That means a couple of weeks away. Crews spent the last 3 months pumping 20,000 cubic yards of sand from the channel just outside Queen's Surf Break. The sand is piled up in the lagoon. Starting Monday, crews will move that sand onto the beach, starting near the Royal Hawaiian, and then move towards Diamond Head. Work will continue 6 days a week. The beach will remain open, but certain areas will be closed off. Some updates on the sand and Waikiki area. As you see, beautiful day outside. Livelook, Hawaii, thank you so much for being on the show on this Aloha Friday. We do have for you, coming up shortly, we have a wonderful guest, Thunderstorm Artis. He's going to be up first. Joseph Soul will join us a little bit later, and then Ciana after that. But what we want to do is we want to get you some headline news. First of all, coming up this coming week, not this weekend, but next weekend, we have May Day festivities for you. That's a Hawaiian Airlines May Day Maka'ikai 2021, presented by the Hawaiian Islands with lots of great entertainment. As a matter of fact, take a look at this real quickly here. We've got Kaleo Ho, Robert Casimiro, the Ha'i Girls, Manu Boyd. It's going to be live on Facebook, and it's going to be, once again, on several channels on Facebook. It's also going to be on KGMB at 6 p.m., May 1st, and then on K5 at 7 p.m. And once again, there are a couple websites down there at the bottom, we'll.org, if you want more information. And of course, you can go ahead and look on Kahulileo Le'a's pages online, social media. You get more information. May Day is coming. It is a week away. Real quickly here, before we talk about The Voice, let's talk about this real quickly. We got word about 3 hours ago that NCIS Hawaii is a reality, and that's what they're calling it at this time. There was all kinds of conjecture. Is it going to be NCIS Pearl? Is it going to go under another name? NCIS Los Angeles will be back for another season, but NCIS Hawaii is coming soon. Of course, you see that right there above. Now, questions are abounding. Who's going to be in the cast? Is it going to be a female lead? We will find out all of this information, once again, as we get more from CBS television. But once again, NCIS Hawaii confirmed today by the network just a couple of hours ago. So there's already been people, and we've heard the reports about it, that they have been scouting places, that they've been going through casting. Nobody has been confirmed yet, so we're watching to see how this all plays out. We have another television project, another way of being on national television, Hawaii, shining brightly with the beauty of all of our islands, and we'll see how that goes. It's exciting times with the amount of, there's Duki Kamialoha, there's Magnum PI, and now it's NCIS Hawaii. That has been confirmed, or at least that's what CBS is calling it. So we will watch that carefully. Let's go ahead and get back over to our main camera. Thank you very much, producers. Let's go ahead and bring on our first guest of the show. And we're really, really excited to have him on. And actually, all of our guests, as they are checking in, Joseph Soul just checked into the green room. Ciana Pelekai just checked into the green room. So they will be coming up in just a little bit. In the meantime, let's go ahead and talk story with some of our guests here. And let me see. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thunderstorm Artis.
What's up, Uncle Billy? Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you fine. Thank you very much. Brother, I think, in one of the things above you, usually it says Haleiwa, Hawaii. That's over on your side because, that I know that you're from there. And when you're home, you go there. But I know that you're at an undisclosed location, right? What's going on today for you?
Today is my youngest sister's birthday, so we're actually at the Pearl Ridge Mall right now, about to go watch a movie. So I wanted to kind of sneak away. I flew into town this morning. I got in at 11. It's been really cool just to be back here in the island fresh air.
Nice. Hey, of course, yeah, update everybody. Go ahead and tell us. I've been seeing that you've been on tour. You've been to Texas. Of course, you're based in Oregon. You've been going up and down the West Coast. What has it been like? How many places have you been to?
Oh man, it's been actually a lot of fun. So the Texas shows you talk about haven't happened yet. They're actually at the end of May. I'm going to be heading out to a couple cities there that I'm really excited to do. But the most exciting thing that's coming up now is that actually in about a week, I will be singing the national anthem at the Kentucky Derby on the 30th of April, which is going to be really awesome. So I'm flying out there. I have to buy a new suit so I can look all right, kind of. That's why I got the haircut here. But yeah, super excited just for all the different opportunities that have seemed to present themselves lately. It's cool to see some acts of normalcy kind of happening in the world.
All right, Kentucky Derby, got it. We'll put that down, and we'll make sure that we're following you on that. Where can everybody find you? First of all, how much time do we have before you got to go in for the movie?
So, trailers started right now, so I approximately got about like 5-10 minutes, something like that. But it's all good, man. We can chat for a little bit.
Okay, got it. I want to bring in another gentleman who comes from Makakilo, Hawaii, but he also comes from Maui. Want to go over and say hello to Joseph Soul. Yeah!
What's up? What's up?
And you know what? Let me bring all of us up here so far, and just so we can go there. Guys, go ahead and say hi to each other.
What's up, Joseph?
man?
How's it going, bro? Thank you. Dude, we got to go off sometime.
Yes, please. That seems to be my new addiction.
Go ahead, Joseph, kind of update us on what you've been up to. What is new with you?
Yeah, I just actually dropped a brand new cover video on my Instagram. I did Alan Stone's Give You Blue. I had Travis Kaka on guitar, Ethan Capone on keys, John Sabugo on drums, Reggie Padilla on sax, and Uncle Milton Kaka on bass, as well as Isaac, Keilana, and Kaui Kahaiali'i on background vocals. So it was pretty dope. We did it at Workplay, which is a venue that I'm going to be performing at pretty regularly. My next show there is May 8th. But you guys can find the video on my Instagram or YouTube channels. Again, it's Give You Blue by Alan Stone. And yeah, it was a lot of fun putting it together. Josh Chitofi actually filmed and edited the video himself. And yeah, May 8th, Workplay, though, and May 22nd on Maui, the Playground. Those are my only upcoming shows.
Now, I'll go back to Thunderstorm for a couple of moments here. Thunderstorm, you were recently at Blue Note Hawaii. You had sold-out shows, right?
Yeah, man, it was crazy. 8 back-to-back sold-out shows. It was an amazing blessing to see everyone show up, man. It was awesome.
Oh, sorry about that. I got Joseph on. You got my buttons all messed up here. Hey, okay, so congratulations to you on those sold-out shows. Joseph, do you have shows coming up at Blue Note Hawaii or other venues?
I'd love to play at Blue Note. I'm playing at Workplay, so May 8th, I'm doing a show at Workplay. It's in Kaka'aku. And then May 22nd, I'm playing over on Maui at this place called The Playground. I played there in March, and it was pretty amazing. Pretty much my family sold out the entire place.
Wow, that's awesome. All right, I want to bring this young lady on, and so we can talk story with her, because I want to be able to get her into this conversation before Thunderstorm has to dip into the movies. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Ciana Pelekai! So, Thunderstorm, tell me, were you watching The Voice, or were you watching Ciana from the beginning when she first got chair turns, and what were your thoughts?
Oh, man, I got to watch little snippets of it here and there, man, and I was just amazed by your talent. It was so cool to see somebody else from Hawaii up there representing, man, 3 years in a row here. It's been really cool. You really set a really awesome tone, and you're amazing. And I think one thing that I learned also from being on the show is that, you just have to take this as the opportunity that it is. This is giving you an amazing platform, and this is just the launching pad. So you just got to keep soaring and keep pushing yourself and keep working. Joseph,
thoughts there, sir?
Yeah, definitely. So I actually reached out to Ciana because there's this super secret forum that is full of spoilers that they tell us not to look at, but we can't help ourselves. I found out that there was somebody from Hawaii that made it on through people at the show when we went back for the lives. And so when I found out it was Ciana, I reached out to her and said, if there's anything you need, if you want, need somebody to talk to, let me know, because I'm sure Thunderstorm can also relate. It literally is one of the most terrifying, almost alone experiences. Everybody always says, oh yeah, it's 1 million people are going to see it and this and that. You don't feel that. All you feel is those 4 people right there, and it's it's a pretty intense process. But yeah, no, I definitely was super stoked for her. She sang literally my niece's favorite song, Dance Monkey, for her blind. And so like, I was stoked for my niece to see that as well. No, but I thought she did incredible. To get blocked on the show is pretty big. So yeah, I'm super stoked for you know, for how you did and everything moving forward for you, sis.
Ciana, how does it feel to have two brothers like this, kind of looking over your shoulder, smiling, and behind you like this?
It feels good. Like, actually, I'm very happy that I'm on here with you two. Like, I've seen you guys, you know, throughout the show. I've watched you, Thunderstorm, and then I've watched you, Joseph. You guys are so good. And I'm really proud for both of you. You guys are doing your thing. You're over there performing. And I was like, there we go. We're putting Hawaii on the map. Let's do it.
So, Ciana, give us a little bit of what you've been up to. As a matter of fact, so I've been watching your social media. Have you been in the studio, or were you just practicing, or can you even say? And I understand if there's some stuff you can't tell us because you know you're just getting started on things, or maybe in the middle. I could be wrong. So, give us kind of an update on what you can.
Oh, well, you know, of course, you know, I got knocked out in knockouts last Monday. But now I'm just like, I'm in the studio right now, but this is my home studio that I created in one of my closets in our house. And what I'm doing is I'm working with my team because I can't travel right now to New York to record in the studio. So I'm just like recording all my vocals, laying it all out. Then I'm sending it to like the producers I've worked with and my team. And then they're over there mixing it. So we're working on new songs, original music. And I also have a performance coming up in Texas at the end of May as well. So I'm preparing for that. It's for a Nation festival. So I'm going to be singing reggae music, which is the first.
Wow. That is
Can't
awesome.
get away from it. Can't get away from it.
Now, gentlemen, I want to ask you if you've got any thoughts, you know, because leaving The Voice, as I would estimate, can be pretty brutal because you seem to be surrounded by all of this, and then all of a sudden you're in a different environment. Thoughts?
You want to go first, Joseph? Or you want me to go for it?
Yeah, I feel like you didn't leave The Voice until the very end. So I feel like,
man,
honestly, like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go for it. Go for it.
I was just going to say, like, the way I viewed it when I got on, to me, like, getting, I don't know if you viewed it differently, Ciana, but, like, for me, getting a blind audition chance was a win. And so everything after that was pretty much extra. So, you know, when I did leave the show, I was pretty satisfied with the amount of like exposure I was given. But even if I didn't win my knockout and make it to the lives, I was already super stoked on, you know, getting to sing for, you know, for them for 3 times and having that opportunity. That's just my perspective. But yeah, like leaving the show, it's kind of the saddest part for me was not seeing the friends that I had made on the show. That to me, that was the hardest part.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I would say, man, yeah, that's exactly what Joseph was talking about, man. It's such an amazing thing. Like when I first auditioned, like I didn't know how far I was going to make it, and getting like the chairs turned at the beginning, like I was like, wow, this is awesome. Like, you know, a kid from Hawaii, you get an opportunity like this was just really cool. But then like you, I almost got knocked out in the knockout. I lost my knockout, and I thought that was my time going home, and I had the opportunity of being saved and kind of going on further. But I think what I learned the most from that journey that I hope that you take away too, it's just like, this is just reaffirming what you already know about yourself, that you're amazing and that you have such a strong gift, and people resonated with that. And the coaches that are there, man, they really resonated with who you are. And so that artistry never goes away. You just got to keep working on it, keep shaping it. And this is like what I said at the beginning, this is just a launching pad to everything else that you're going to accomplish in your journey and your career. So it's just, you know, keeping your head up and just taking one challenge at a time, and sky's the limit for what you're going to accomplish. I really can't wait. You got to let me know where you're playing in Texas, because I'm going to be out there in May, so it'd be cool to look up.
Dallas. Thank you.
So tell us right now, because I want to make sure that we put this down, because watching you and following you has been pretty much amazing, Ciana. What are your dreams? What's the big picture? If you could have anything that you wanted right now moving forward, what would it be?
Well, growing up, you know, in Hawaii, my goal was to always be a professional singer and one day, you know, make it in the industry. And I remember when I was little, I was always like, I want to live in Hollywood one day. I want to have a star on the ground. That was like my big goal. But now that, I'm getting older and I'm a young adult, I realized like, of course, I still want the same goals and I'm still reaching for my dream is to be a professional singer. But my main goal is to mainly like give back to others and give back to my community, especially like Hawaii, because that is one thing for me. I want to be an inspiration to others and motivate them to never give up, follow their dreams, mentor them to help them become, successful, help them overcome obstacles in their life. So that is mainly my goal is to, yes, be a professional singer at the same time making it in the industry, but then also inspiring others through my passion of music.
If you had to collaborate with anybody, who would you collaborate with?
Oh, you already know Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars.
Okay, Bruno, we're putting the word out there. Okay, just Bruno. Okay, just so we've said that. Okay, that's awesome. I know that you two guys are also collaborating. What's your latest collaboration been with, Joseph?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
Do you have anybody that you'd like to be collaborating with?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about like between us three, and I was like, not yet, but I'm down. Honestly, like one thing I've kind of over maybe the last year or so is actually like just collabing with anybody and everybody I can. For a lot of my career, I was kind of I do a lot of things myself, and I took pride in that, and I've kind of opened up my my horizons. But I'm just trying to collab with anybody and everybody. So honestly, anybody. I guess Lauryn Hill would probably like be my biggest influence and collab that I would love. But it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, anybody. So if anybody's listening and wants to collab, hit me up, please. Let me know.
I've got a question for Thunderstorm. This is from Donald Sonoda. He says, when is Thunderstorm and Ron collaborating together?
Oh man, dude, we're always collaborating. We always play a couple shows. We're actually doing some worship for our church together, and hopefully we'll roll out a new single or an album pretty soon. But man, we live in the same city, so it makes it a lot easier for us to do things. But I can't wait. So hopefully, just stay tuned, man. Something's going to happen.
Okay. Also, another comment here. I can't wait to see Ciana back on stage acting or making it on TV or screen. She is a fabulous actress also. As a matter of fact, I had it ready, and I don't know where it is right now because it all of a sudden vanished on me. But I had a performance, Ciana, of when you were on Sunrise, when you were doing, Donald, you mentioned it. Was it
a Timeless Princess?
A Timeless Princess.
Yeah.
And then we had you also on Sunrise before you were going to go to America's Got Talent.
Oh, wow. That was a long time ago.
I'll have to send that to you. Well, you probably have it anyway, but I've got you, and if I get a chance, I'll play it a little bit later on in the show. But Aloha Vai 1 said, such talented group. These are the most talented people, and to be able to do what they did and what they continue to do is just absolutely awesome. Final question here today. If you had a chance to go anywhere right now, because everybody's kind of locked down to a certain degree, where do you want to go to? Is it a musical place? It just can be just anywhere.
Man, I can't wait to explore New York City again. One of my favorite cities, just to kind of lose myself in and go to the parks and play chess with the old guys in Washington Square Park. I can't wait till New York's back open.
Okay. Who's up next?
I'll go. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I want to go home. I want to go home to Hana. I haven't been back to Hana since right before The Voice, and I would love to go home and visit my dad and my brother and stuff. But simple pleasure.
Okay. Ciana?
For me, I always say, I want to go to another country, and I've been wanting to, but to be honest, at this point, I'm homesick. I need to go home back to Hawaii. I've been away from home for too long. I've been gone for 2 years already. And all my family's, in Waianae and in Maui too. I have family in Maui. And I just want to see them. And I miss the beach. I miss getting that tan. Now living in Vegas, I can't get tan. I'm just not there.
Sister, but you have so much sun up there. It's a different kind of tan, I know.
Yeah,
it's
but the sun is
it's all Mocha, no Makai. So my final two questions are going to be for Ciana. There has been tons of young women who have been watching you and watching how you perform and watching you and admiring what you do and how you do it. Do you have any advice for them?
Okay, so growing up, I actually was a shy girl. Like, I was afraid to go on stage, to even speak in front of people, to even perform. I would just be the type of girl that would stand there and sing and stare at my mom, wondering where she is in the crowd because I'm afraid. But I think, over time, when you just keep practicing in your room, like I practice in the shower, I stare at myself, sing to myself in the mirror. I'm singing, acting like I'm having my own concert and stuff like that. I guess, it helps me build that confidence, and it helps increase my self-esteem. So, of course, for all of you out there, I feel like, just sing whatever song you like, whatever genre you like, and just go in your room, perform wherever you can, and eventually you'll break out of that shell, and then you have nothing to worry about, because it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to practice every day, but that's what you really have to do, is just be yourself and not let any other people, like, their negative things get to you. Just turn that into a positive thing, and then you'll go up,
All right. If you are watching and you are wondering where to follow all of these talented performers, right now our crew is putting down in the comments all of their Instagram, Facebook. I see Ciana's, I see Joseph, I see Thunderstorm's. Crew, thank you very, very much. But it's all down there below. So if you get a chance, you want to follow them, make sure that you're following them. They're constantly putting up content. And all this content is just for you. They're wanting to reach out. So if you want to reach out to them, that's the place to go and do it. Thunderstorm, glad you are home. Take care, and happy birthday to your sister.
Happy birthday
to your sister.
Joseph Soul, thank you so much for being on. And we continue to watch your social media. And we are hoping that we get to hear more music from you coming up, because your sound, brother, is so sweet. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you so much.
Ciana, go get them, girl, because we are all pulling for you. Not only this crew here, but so many that are also texting and posting up right now. But we are proud of you. I do got to say this to all three of you. Thank you for representing Hawaii and doing it well. And it makes all of us proud every time that we see you on any stage, because you continue to uplift all of us with music. But like Ciana, wanting to give back and wanting to touch people, and all of us appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for being on the show today.
Yeah, thank you for, having us.
All right, Ciana Pelekai, Joseph Soul, and going into the theaters, in case you bumped him into the dark, it is Thunderstorm Artis. Thanks, gang. All right, we got more on the show coming up in just a couple of moments. In moments, the Elevations Hawaii. Eric White will talk to us. He is not only a member of Go Jimmy Go, but he is also a performer as well with the Elevations Hawaii, and they've got a show coming up, so we'll hear from him. I want to go and talk story with a young lady who I've known for quite a while, Hawaii recording artist, and Delia is on. Yay! Delia Ulima is part of Navai Ho'olu'u Kia Nui Nui, but you are doing other things just like all of your three sisters are, yeah?
I am. And brother, thank you for the comment about the young woman. I'm not young.
Sister, are you younger than me? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, so you are young. I love you.
It's a what I love you too. Yes, brother. I just want to give a shout out and a mahalo to Billy V. You've been the voice of I don't know how many things for so many years, and you're an icon. You are generous and kind, and it's just an honor to be here today and to be affiliated with you. So mahalo, brother.
Thank you very much. What are we talking about today, sis?
We're talking about kind of the work I do. So in addition to singing and playing music with the girls, which all of them have individual careers, I have to give a shout out to Navai Ho'olu'u Kia Nui Nui. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. But Lena, of course, is a master. She does all things, right? She's an entertainer, sales and marketing. Bella is an educator at Kaneohe'el. Luisa is the manager at the Queen's Health Clinic at Queen's Hospital. But I consider myself a social justice advocate. I work for Epic Ohana, which is a nonprofit organization, and I'm the statewide manager of the High Hopes Initiative. And the initiative really, our work is to help to transform the foster care system in Hawaii, utilizing youth voice. So we have youth boards on all the major islands. And they work together with child welfare and our community partners to make sure that the lives of young people impacted by foster care are better, that they have a voice. And so I'm here to talk about that and about our event happening next week, Thursday, called Voices of Hope.
All right. So tell us about the event itself. When does it happen? And is it live? Is it something that's online?
So it is being streamed online. It is on April 29th, Thursday, from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at night. And if you would like to purchase a ticket, you may go to www.epicohana.org//Voices of Hope, or go directly to the hawaiitheater.com website on events, the events page, and you'll see the Voices of Hope, and you'll be able to purchase a ticket. It goes to the High Hopes Initiative and the work of Youth Voice. It's fantastic, and they'll be streaming. And if you missed it, they miss it, they'll have a link to be able to watch it whenever they have time.
Sister, I'd like to do something real quickly here. I'd like to show some pictures, and I'd like you to kind of tell me what these pictures are.
Oh, these are some of our High Hopes board members. So one of the big things that our board members do is they work to pass legislation that improves things for foster youth in Hawaii. So this celebration here is when the bill was passed to provide extended foster care support to young people up to age 21, because, brother, so many those who aged out of foster care without support really need that. This is another bill in 2018 that was passed around normalcy and prudent parenting and making sure young people in foster homes have as normal lives as possible. So that was bill number 2.
This is a big group here of people.
This is our statewide board. So we meet annually. These board members, they're all current and former foster youth between the ages of 14 and 26. So they all have lived experience in foster care. They're all leaders and advocates. And they represent Hawaii Island, East and West Hawaii, as well as Maui, Kauai, and Oahu.
Got it. 2 more pictures here. This is more board members?
Yes, every year we have our annual summit, and our young people get together for a weekend of preparing their agenda for the year, getting trained, bonding. So these are just the different boards throughout the years. Our High Hopes Initiative has been around last year we made our 10-year anniversary. So this is year 11 that I've been with the initiative in Epic Ohana. So.
Got it. And I've got one more bill, and I think I had this in the reverse order because actually this was the first bill that you got signed, right?
Yes, this is with Governor Abercrombie in 2013. And since this bill was passed, hundreds of young people have been supported up to age 21. So they're not just kind of exiting foster care at 18 on their own without the supports they need to be successful young adults. So this was a landmark one.
Okay.
So we're grateful.
So April 29th. And now Lena Girl is going to be also co-MC, because I noticed that she was online and she was saying that she's going to have a co-MC with her?
Yes, so Lena is the MC of MCs. I mean her, the whole crew, Mele, Shannon. But Lena Girl, we're honored and privileged to have Lena Girl as our co-MC. Mm-hmm. So her co-MC is one of our young men who serves on the youth board. Nice. He is a young man named Ehukai Goes Medeiros. He aged out foster care on the island of Kauai just last year and was graduated from Hawaiian Immersion. He's a fantastic co-host. So him and Lena work together on the Hawaii Theater stage, emceeing this event.
So coming up, April 29th, right, is the day of the event. Yeah. And if you want to find out more, go to their Facebook page. That's facebook.com/HI Hopes Initiative. No spaces, correct?
Correct.
All right. Delia, anything else you want to pass along?
I just want to, again, mahalo you, and I just want people out there to know if they want to learn more about the High Hopes Initiative and about how they can help children and youth in foster care in Hawaii, they can check out our website at epicohana.org or highhopes.org to learn more, and reach out to me if you want to be a foster parent, you want to help with our young people raising their voices, and we could always use the help. And so many of our children in care are Native Hawaiian as well. So mahalo, Billy, for having me on.
Thank you very much. Once again, Delia Parker Ulima, right?
That works.
I always get the two. I always go back and forth. But thank you so much, Delia. Please say hello to your sisters in Nava'i Ho'olu'u o Ke'a Nui Nui for me.
I will for sure. And I just want to say that I was watching, and my husband and I are big Voice fans, fans of The Voice. So we love Joseph and Thunderstorm and Ciana. We watch them, and I'm like, for real? You making me follow them? For real?
Sister, thank you so much. And thank you for all the hard work you're doing for our community and our lahui.
Mahalo, brother. Love you.
Love. Have a good weekend.
Ahui ho.
Ahui ho.
You too.
All right. Delia, thank you so much for being on the show. We've got more coming up for you in just a couple of moments. As a matter of fact, as we go here, and I'm just making sure, there we go. Thank you, Delia. We do have Eric White standing by, but I want to go back over to, there's been so many comments. Thank you so much. Everybody's been talking story, and Shannon Shaw said represent. Donna said Delia's an awesome bass player. That's awesome.
Delia's a bass player.
Awesome. And let me see. And oh, there we go. I'm also noticing that just a reminder that you can go ahead and catch up with Delia and the rest of the ladies. The links are on the bottom in the comments. They're putting them down there. And so is epicohana.org/voices of hope. You need more information, go ahead and check that out down below. We got more coming up for you. As a matter of fact, I want to talk to you a couple of moments about a gentleman who used to play with the group Go Jimmy Go in the 1990s. Boy, they were just slamming down in Anna Bananas. How many of you were part of the UH scene back then? Yeah. And how many of you actually remember all of those times? It might be a little fuzzy, but you know, that was just how Anna Bananas was. It was packed wall to wall with people. Well, we're talking story today with Eric White. He was the manager of the band Go Jimmy Go back then, who was formidable in the 90s. They celebrated their 25th anniversary 5 years ago. So that would make it 25 years since the band was together. And so what Eric is doing now is he is working with the group, The Elevations Hawaii, and he's a member of the group as well. We talked about what this group has coming up. Let's talk about the group right now. Go ahead and tell us everybody who's in the group here.
The trumpet player is Bernie Soriano, We'll Tofolo in the back. I'm in the center, and John LeBlanc is to my left, and my high school classmate Kili'i Wong on the skins.
Nice.
Up front, right in front of me is my wife Kehao, and to her left is Cheyenne Takeuchi, and to her right is Heidi Weisbecker.
Nice. Okay, so this is the group right now, The Elevations Hawaii.
It is the original group, but we've since had a couple member changes since then. So we have Rob Toyama on trumpet, Jake Starron on bass, and Mark Eisman on guitar.
So, wow. Okay. So those are just some of the people that you see on the screen there. But once again, they are working. As a matter of fact, they've got some other people that are also joining them.
We might add another horn player. Just like this show, we got a bunch of special guests, and we're doing a tribute show. So I think always changing it up is really exciting for the band. I know it's extra work, but it's really exciting to learn new music and to play music with family and friends. I couldn't ask for more.
Well, okay. Now, go ahead and give me details on your upcoming performance. That is 7 days from today.
So we got an amazing show coming up at the Blue Note Hawaii on Friday, April 30th. It's going to be a tribute to Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. If you don't know who Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings are, you just got to Google them, find their videos on YouTube. But they're like the best example of the modern vintage soul band. And actually, they're the band that I modeled this band after because they had it down. They got it. And their shows are so dynamic. Their music is so amazing. And we decided to do a tribute show to our heroes. And we got some special guests, Mindy Smokestack on the vocals. And one of the best sax players on the planet, Reggie Padilla, is going to be playing with us. And to recreate the Sharon Jones and the Dap King sound, we're also adding Carlos Bentoncourt, one of the best Latin percussionists on the island. And so we're going to have a big band making a big sound at this big show. And that's going to be Friday, April 30th at the Blue Note Hawaii. You can get your tickets on the Blue Note Hawaii website. We have 2 shows, one at 6 and one at 8:30.
By the way, if you can't make it or the tickets sell out, you can always stream the show, which means that you can watch it on demand, meaning you can watch it 1 week after the show. More details are on the Blue Note Hawaii webpage. All right, there's a lot of things going on this Aloha Friday, so let's go run through some of them for you, and we'll try to get you up to date on if you are doing something. Now, here's the thing is that most of the time, a lot of the groups are doing things on the, how shall I say this? They're doing them live. Some of them, used to be all streaming. But now some of them are doing them live, so they're kind of split. I'd say 50-50 right about now. And you know what a lot of places are doing? They're doing this where they have the live performance, but they are streaming it as well. And we've been noticing that a lot with places like Blue Note Hawaii. While we're mentioning Blue Note Hawaii, let's tell you, in Vogue tonight. So if you're looking for something, I don't think there's any tickets left. I really don't.
Sold out.
Sold out?
Yep.
Thank you. Confirmed. There you go. That was quick. So, yeah, there's no more tickets left because they just went like that. So, how can you still go and enjoy it in the comfort of your own home and have your own cold beverage nearby and just smile and dance around like nobody's looking? Because hopefully nobody is, unless you want that. Never mind. That's another story. Just go ahead and you can stream. You pay a certain amount, and for the next week, you can watch it on demand. And in other words, whenever you like. Go to Blue Note Hawaii for more details. Once again, 6:30 and 9 p.m. shows. In Vogue is in concert, and congratulations. In Vogue has been actually one of those bands that over the last couple of months, they didn't cancel. They never canceled their date. They just kept pushing it back because they kept wanting to come here. And that's one of the neat things about Blue Note Hawaii. Farrington Performing Arts Center, they do have, The Little Mermaid. So if you want to go ahead and catch that, that's a live stream only, 7 p.m. tonight. We'll put the notes, the links down in the comments below. Kaimi Hana no Eao's got a live performance. He's over at Stonefish Grill. That's tonight. Coming up tomorrow, there's going to be a lot going on. First of all, Cyril Pahinui, his All-Star Tribute, it's a live stream only. And so it's going to be at Waimanalo Beach. It's a private property. But they'll go from 11 a.m. till whenever, sunset, maybe even a little bit past then, with all kinds of great entertainment. We mentioned Patrick Landeza. He's in there. Jeff Peterson. Anybody that's been associated with Cyril Pahinui over the years is going to be there. So it's going to be awesome because, after all, it is a Cyril Pahinui tribute concert. Also, what they're going to do is they're going to give the Honolulu Skylark Broadcast Award. And so they are going to announce that coming up tomorrow on the live stream from Waimanalo. And from what I hear, they've already presented it already, and they will show that coming up during the broadcast. So that starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Go to, Hawaii 105 has their Facebook page, and they'll be streaming that live. Manamo will also be doing that on their Facebook and YouTube if you want to go ahead and check that out. And we send our aloha out to Cyril Pahinui and the whole entire ohana as they do some awesome music and kanikapila coming up tomorrow. Creative Labs Short Plays Reading Festival is happening tomorrow. That is a live stream. Let's see here. Patrick Landeza's Far Away CD release show. So he's got a live stream. That's going to be from Freight and Salvage. That's a 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. if you want to go ahead and catch that. Patrick Landeza. He's also going to be part of Cyril Pahinui's festivities. I am guessing that will be by video. So he's going to do that or on a live stream basis. Not sure, but he will be part of that tomorrow. We also have Waimanalo Sunset Jams, and they are going to have their stream, as they do on Sundays, starting at 6 p.m. They've got the Makaha Sons that are going to, Makaha Sons who are going to be part of that. And then, of course, as always, Henry Kapono's always down there at Duke's. So if you want to go down to Duke's and check it out, whether it be on the beach or you just want to kick back at home and watch the live stream, you can go ahead and do that. Once again, Henry Kapono, he's going to be there from Duke's in Waikiki. Coming up next week on the show, what we are going to do is we're going to talk story about a lot of the things that are going on in Waikiki. And a lot of that includes there are some businesses that are opening up. There are some venues, some hotels. Next week is May Day. We've been telling you about the May Day show. So get ready for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And that will be on next week's show. I am hoping that Zachary Lum will be able to join us because Zachary Lum is part of the May Day 2021 Ma Ka'i Ka'i with Robert Uluvehi Casimiro, and we'll have more details on that coming up in just a few moments.
Aloha, kakahiaka, Billy V, my brother. It is another beautiful day in Hawaii. You already know what day it is. It is another InspireU message of the week for all of you Billy V Live fans out there. And it goes a little something like this. When we find someone with weirdness that is compatible with our own, we team up and call it love. You see, guys, when we are lucky enough in life to find someone with that same kind of weirdness, that same level of weirdness as our own, do not let that go. Make sure you cherish it and love it. And you know what, guys? I have been fortunate enough to find someone with that same level and kind of weirdness in my life. And you know what? I hope I loved it enough because we just got married this weekend, guys. So your challenge this week is to find that person with that same kind and level of weirdness. Hold on to it, cherish it. It is a very rare thing, and love them with all you got. Billy V, I love you, brah. Hope you guys have a great day, a great week, and I'll see you folks next time. Kaleo Boi Kia here with my new Mrs. Kia. Peace, love, aloha. Cheers.
Wow. Boi Kia, thank you for the inspiration that you give us every single Friday. We appreciate that. Congratulations to you. And we hope that if you're watching, you are inspired by the love that they have and that they share every day. That's just amazing. We're almost done. Thank you for being with us on the show. What we're going to do is our music video of the week. There's a brand new release, Paula Funka, Jack Johnson. We are going to have that for you coming up, and we hope that you enjoy the music video that they released just yesterday on Earth Day. Next week's going to be another busy show. It's all going to be a lot of it about May Day. So we hope that you get to make a lei, wear a lei, give a lei, and share aloha wherever you go. Yeah, wow, that was a surprise. Congratulations. I know, right? Congratulations to the new Mr. and Mrs. Kia. That is absolutely awesome. All right, that's going to do it for us. On behalf of our producers, our crew, thank you to Jaslyn for moderating today. And as always, if you're looking for something that we talked about, you'll probably find the links down below in the comments. Until next week, ma'alama pono, aloha a hui ho, and we will leave you with some great music, and we will see you next week, Friday. Take care of each other. See you later. Aloha.
Hey, Paula.
Hey, Jack. Happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day to you. Happy Earth Day, everybody out there. Can't believe a whole year has gone by since the virtual Kukua Festival. And thanks to all your generous support, it's gone to this learning farm. This is the Kukua Learning Farm. A lot of happy laughter and families out here on the volunteer work days. So thanks again. And hopefully next year we can have an in-person live Kukua Festival. But until then, we got a new song for you guys. We're gonna bust it out.
Song called If Ever.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 1. If ever I could see you again. If ever I could see you again.
to where we used to play. Hang on every word, hang on every moment. I know you're in between now and I know you can't stay. Give me one more rising sun, just one more setting moment. It felt so bright, I had to turn away, turn back around, and the moment had been stolen. You make magic out of nothing, you make my fears go away. But who'll make the words and find the answers for them? If ever I could see you again. If ever I could see you again. Handmade mornings, trails we walked on, pain that shapes us like rain on rocks now. Changing faces are woven in my future I see. Don't say it out loud, shade from too much. I miss you most times, or the ideas of you that fall through my mind. Thoughts I can't lose, I sometimes try to. I hold what I can if I can't hold you. If ever I could see you again. If ever I could see you again. If ever I could see you again. If ever I could see you again.
Happy Earth Day, everybody. Aloha.
Aloha.